Hope everyone's doing good. Thanks for coming back. This week I've had a mystery box from Weird and Wonderful Exotics in Shrewsbury, which is just down the road from where I live, about 20 minutes, half an hour away. As it is, weirdly enough, I've never used them before, but I seen a post by the owner, Joe Cashmore, on Facebook, saying that they, as a business, they want to concentrate on selling their own breeding stock, and a lot of what they actually had in stock at the moment was up for grabs via mystery boxes. So I thought, that sounds good to me. I haven't had a mystery box in a while, so I thought I'd have one. I placed an order in. This is a £25 mystery box. I'm well happy with what was in it, and I'll let you see for yourselves, and you can make your own judgments. Cheers. See you in a bit. Right, so as you can see, first thing up, we've got a sticker and a card that were in the box, like. Yeah, so straight on to what was in there. So first out, we found this, the Omathymus shaitai, the Malaysian earth tiger. And then we had an OBT, and just stuck to the side of that there, we have the Haplocosmia himalayana, and a H. gigas, 2 to 3 centimetres. And now this is the one I was really pleased with, a Tapnacinius polybotes, 5 to 6 centimetres. So I'm having a quick look. This is the Malaysian earth tiger, the Omathymus shaitai, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. And this was just me checking on them, making sure they'd all arrived safe and sound, and you see that, totally fine. Next up, we had the H. gigas and the Himalayana. You can just see sat on top of it, a little bit of tissue there. So they were all really well packed, and as you can see, that movement in that one, they were all fine. This was the OBT. As soon as I opened the pot, he was ready to go, so just getting a sneak look there, and I've got to say this dude was a hell of a lot bigger than 5 to 6 centimetres, unless that actually refers to body length rather than diagonal leg span. You see here, I opened it and I was a little bit surprised when I realised just how big it was, so alright, we'll close that down and we'll sort him out in a minute. And there we are, we've got a nice view of it there, the Tapnacinius polybotes. So all checked, it's onto the rehousing. So you see here, this is the OBT, the Pteronachilus marinus, and this thing looked like it was ready to go as soon as I lifted the tissue. So we just give him a little nudge into his pot, and you see that's all not too bad really, until I made this fatal error and he was off. And you see he gets himself down there. Luckily he stayed quite still, so I was able to get myself a little catch cup, and as you'll see here, he wasn't so keen on getting caught, so I did have a few seconds of chasing him around my little rehouse pot. Eventually I did get the cup over him and I was able to sort of walk him back towards his new home. There we are, so we're off for take 2. Now, so here we are, all set to go again. So yeah, here we go, and again he was off. I've slowed this down a little bit just to show you an example just how quick these things can be if you're not got your wits about you. Luckily again he did land and stay still, so I was able to get the cup over him. And yet again we get him up the cup and go for take 3, but this time there was no fucking about. Tapped him in, lid on. And then we have one relatively happy stroke slightly pissed off OBT. Now, as has happened in the past with me, this was one of those days where I missed a few of the rehousings. I'd hit I think what had happened is I'd left it running, the camera recording, and then when I thought I was pressing to record, I was actually stopping it, and vice versa for a little while. So I actually missed the whole of the rehousing of the H. gigas, the H. Himalayana, and the Omothymus shite, whatever it is. I have got a couple of little clips of them after they went in when I realised the error. And also as a little bonus, because I was doing it at the same time, I thought I'd chuck it in here to make up for the ones that I missed, is rehousing the Flamingochylis species Rufus that I won from the 2k subscriber giveaway from Kieran at Alternative Inverts. So I've got a little bit of footage of that for you now. Cheers. So there we have the Haplocosmia Himalayana. I think this is called the Himalayan earth tiger, but I might be wrong. I know it's found in Nepal, in the Himalayas, funnily enough. But yeah, this one's tiny. I have got one of these already that I've had for about 2 years. It was about that size when I got it, and it's now about 1.5 inches, so they are slow growing. This is the Malaysian earth tiger, the Omothymus shortai, still can't get that right. But yeah, this one was all settled. It's settling in nicely. And this little fluff ball here is the Flamingochylis Rufus that I won from Kieran over at Alternative Inverts. This was a feisty little bugger, decided to have a pop at my little stick, but he did go in stress free and no problems, which was an added bonus after what went on with that OBT earlier. And there we are, a little nudge just to get him in, and the lid is on. So that's them all rehoused. Sorry I missed some of them. So, as you can see, that was a pretty cool mystery box, or I thought so myself. I was really happy with that. I haven't included the rehousing of the T. polybotes because my next video is actually enclosure build and a rehousing of the female that I've already got, so I thought I'd put them both together and do it all in one video. So yeah, if you haven't already, check out Weird and Wonderful Exotics in Shrewsbury, or Joe Cashmore on Facebook. That's me done. I'll see you all next week. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Ta-ra.